In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a win condition pack. So we're going to start by adding a new project, selecting win condition pack, then we're going to give it a name and a description, but we're going to skip the rest for now. So now we're going to add a new folder to data called game and another new folder called scar. And scar is just an acronym for scripting at relic, which is essentially just Lua. So that's where your scripts are going to go. And now we're going to add a burn folder to each of these. So you find your mod folder and you add new folders to them, game and scar again. And now we're going to add subfolders called win conditions to both of these. But we're still just going to select the root. So this one's game, and then we're going to add burn folder and select scar for the other one. So now I have these files saved separately, so I'm just going to go ahead and save them into the actual folders that I just created. So this one's going to go in game win conditions. Actually, that should be scar win conditions. Okay, and this one goes into the game win conditions. Yep. So the .win file is just some basic parameters for the game mode as seen in the game. So for example, this is the actual name it will show in the list of win conditions. And then this is the actual script for your win condition, the scar file. And so now anytime you build in Mod Builder, the builder will pull in these files from those mod folders. So you can add and remove files at any time, whereas the wizard automatically creates just the two files and it doesn't pull from folders. So this is actually kind of a preferable way to do it, is to just pull from folders so you can add, remove at any time, and just anytime you build it pulls those files. So next we're going to call in the attributes here. I'm just going to name it after my mod folder. And you can see it created an attribute and a locale folder. And at any time you can right click on this and edit, and it will open up the attribute editor and you can edit your attributes. But we're not going to cover that in this tutorial, we're just setting it up. And so now, because I haven't created any attributes yet, I have to create an instances folder just to get this to build. And as you can see, first we have to save. So I'm just going to name it firstmod.mod. Now it's saved. Now we can build. And you can see it pulled in those files from the burn folders, default.win and default.scar. Alright, and it built. So this is just setting it up. The main difference between this and a tuning pack would be that any attributes you add to a tuning pack can override existing ones, or they can be completely new and custom ones. But for a win condition pack, any attributes you add have to be custom. They cannot override existing ones. The only way to override some existing attributes is through the .win file, and you can only replace starting buildings, starting squads, and the territory points. However, if you were to make a completely custom mod where everything from squads to entities to abilities to upgrades to weapons is all brand new, so you don't even use a single existing attribute, you could actually create your entire mod in just a win condition pack by replacing the starting buildings, the starting squads. You'd be able to then tell those buildings to reference your custom attributes completely and not any of the existing ones. But that's pretty much all I have for win condition packs. Stay tuned for more tutorials.